there, welcome to Tiny Elephant. In this video, we're going to be making this flower purse. It's super practical for tiny things. You will just need some colorful yarn and a pearl. And you can mix it with any color. So grab your favorite hook, let's get right into it. We're going to start by making the flowers. Make a magic ring. I prefer to wrap the yarn around my fingers twice. Insert the hook. Pull through a loop, then chain one right away. For the single crochet stitch, you will chain one at the beginning of the round. In most cases, this chain one will not count as a stitch. That means your first single crochet will be the very first stitch. And we're going to work 6 single crochets into this ring. Here are my 6 single crochets. Now let's tighten the ring. So you'll have your yarn tail and 2 loops on the inside of the work. What we need to do is identify which loop is to be able to tighten up. So very slowly and gently give your tail and a little bit pull to see which strand of the double magic ring moves. Take that moving one, then we pull it firmly, so that it closes up this inner circle. Then, pull the yarn tail nice and tight. Like this, with double loops, the magic ring doesn't easily loosen up over time. Now I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet stitch. So it's our first flower core. We need 4 pieces of them. I'm going to cut the yarn and weave in the end. We will use new color for the next round. So for round 2, we will make 4 petals for each flower. The patterns are the same. We are going to just work on the back loops. So insert the hook into any of the back loops. Pull through a loop. Chain 2. In the same stitch we will work 2 double crochets. Then chain 1. 2 more double crochets in the same stitch. Then chain 2 again, work a slip stitch into the same stitch. So it's our first petal. Let's make the second one. Slip stitch in the next stitch. Chain 2. Work 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Chain 1. Then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Chain 2, work a slip stitch in the same stitch. It's our second petal. You may notice that we have now a small petal and a big petal. Now we repeat the 2 petals one more time. So for the third petal, slip stitch in next stitch. Chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then chain 1, 2 more double crochets in the same stitch. Chain 2, slip stitch again. There are 2 remaining stitches. Next petal, slip stitch. Chain 2, 2 double crochets. Then chain 1, 2 double crochets in the next. Chain 2, slip stitch. It's our first flower. It has 2 small and 2 big petals. Let's continue with the second one. I have already done the core. You can start in any stitch. My first petal is done. The patterns are all the same. So second one, slip stitch in the next stitch. Chain 2, 2 double crochets. Before we complete the petal, we will join the first one. You can see the chain 1 in each of the petals. That's where we're going to join. So insert the hook top down into one of the small petals, pull through the loop. Pull the loop tight. Chain 1 according to the pattern. Then we continue to finish this petal. Like this. Then the third petal. Don't finish it, we will attach the next petal. So insert the hook into the big one, pull through the loop. Chain 1, now we can finish it. Last petal is regular. So we have now 2 flowers connected. Third one. We are going to join in the first and fourth petal. The other 2 petals are regular ones again. First joining to the second flower. Then the regular petals. Second joining, insert the hook in the center. Now the last flower. Second one is a regular one. Third petal. Move the working yarn to front of our work. We have now the last one to go. We have now our 4 petals done. Now we are going to turn it into a round. Insert the hook into the joining stitch. Pull through new yarn. Chain 2, it counts as an unfinished double crochet. Work a double crochet in the same stitch. It should be a 2 double crochets cluster. Chain 4, the pattern repeats itself from next stitch. Into the middle of the next petal, work a single crochet. Chain 4. So into the next joining point, work a 2 double crochets cluster. Chain 3. One more cluster stitch in the same stitch. Chain 4 again. We are going to repeat all this 2 more times. So last single crochet, chain 4. Since we already have a double crochet cluster at the beginning, we need just one more now. And chain 3 to finish this round. Join with a slip stitch to the second chain. Now we are going to work a round of single crochets. The increase is a little bit complicated, so we make this step by step. We start in our first cluster stitch. We will take only the back loops for this round. Pull through a loop. Chain 1. Single crochet in the same stitch. The pattern repeats itself from next stitch, so increase in the next stitch. Followed by a regular single crochet in the next stitch. Then increase again in the next. Followed by one single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. Then increase again. Followed by a regular stitch. Then increase one more time. Then in the following 5 stitches, one single crochet. Now we will kind of repeat this 3 more times. At the very end, we should have 4 single crochets instead of 5, because we have already done a single crochet at the beginning. So it completes this round. Join with a slip stitch. Now it's simple, we just work a single crochet in each stitch. So just keep going all the way around. Join with a slip stitch at the end. Round 6, chain 2. Work a double crochet in the same stitch. But don't finish it. I should have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Now we skip 2 stitches, Insert our hook into the third stitch, work 2 double crochet cluster. I should have now 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all the loops. So it's 1 stitch. It is like kind of triangle that we made. Chain 2. In the same stitch, 2 incomplete double crochets. We should have 3 loops on the hook by now. Skip 2 stitches again. Continue with cluster stitch. We should have 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through, chain 2. So keep going, repeat this all the way around. At the end, I should have 24 groups of those triangles. It's my last cluster stitch. I'm going to make it into my first stitch, which is going to be the same stitch as the first cluster stitch. So that we have always 2 cluster stitches in 1 stitch. Chain 2. Join with a slip stitch to the second chain. Next round. Chain 1. We will work a single crochet in each cluster stitch. And in each of the chain 2 space, we work 3 single crochets. Just like this. I'll meet you back when I get to the end of this round. I made it all the way around. So round 8. And we are going to work 1 more round single crochets. So single crochet in each stitch. I made it all the way around. Join with a slip stitch. We make 2 of them, and then work them together. So last round. We're going to crochet the 2 pieces together. And create a wavy border. At first, we start with 1 piece. So insert our hook into our first stitch of previous round. Pull through a loop. So chain 1, it's our beginning chain. In the same stitch, we'll work a single crochet and chain 2, then a double crochet. It's our first group of stitches, or first wave. Skip 2 stitches. In the next stitch, we do the same, so single crochet, chain 2, and a double crochet. It's the second group. We should work 12 those tiny waves. Now I have 12 waves. Take the other piece with it. Align them roughly. From now on, we will crochet them together. So insert the hook into the next stitch of both pieces. Work the border further. Now I have done all the 32 waves. We make a slip stitch into the first stitch to finish this round. We have still the opening of the other piece to do. Chain 1. Work a single crochet in the same stitch, but just in the bottom piece. So continue with the border, but just with the other piece. It should be 12 waves again. It's my last wave. Simply join with a slip stitch. Now I have finished the border. Let's weave in the ends first. We will add a circle in the middle of the bottom piece. So pull through a loop, chain 20. Slip stitch into the same stitch. Weave in the ends. Finally, we sew on a purl. It's our purse. I hope you've enjoyed this pattern. See you in the next video.